Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, voice of the street, man. And today we gonna be in these YouTube streets, y'all. And we just gonna be cruising around and seeing what's going on, man. Now, before we start with what everybody is talking about, the City Nash situation and the Go Van, let's start with something that happened in Chicago. Everybody done seen the video or the making of the video. HERBO been rolling through the city flexing hard, y'all, just cause he's shooting a music video. I mean, he come through with like 2 Rolls Royce trucks. He got a drop top. He got all kind of shit out there. I ain't saying all this his, but it don't matter. It's gonna look good for the video. He went to Terror Town, y'all, and then he went out west. But he tried to go to OBLOCK, y'all, and they denied him entry. Now, before y'all jump to conclusion and say, damn, OBLOCK ain't fucking with him like that, it had nothing to do with the gang members or the BDs, y'all. This was strictly Parkway security standing on this here. Because they looking at it like, man, you go bring all these cars in here, cause all this attention, and you go get this motherfucker shot up. We ain't trying to have it. I'm pretty sure he had permits where he don't need a permit for to be outside other places unless he blocking streets off. But he didn't have a permit to do it inside of that. And I ain't talking about just the right permit from the city to come in. You know, Parkway security is really strict. I remember I dropped a bitch off over there and they wouldn't even let you pull in. Especially since the years done changed and they've been warned with St. Lawrence. They ain't just letting anybody come in there. Now, you can walk in there. You know, no problem, but you ain't finna pull no 20 Rolls Royces in here and do this. Now, if HERBO would have said, hey, I can walk through with his cameras, you see they let what's her name in there and he up. You know what I mean? What's the nigga name? Damn, I forgot his name, you know. Anyway, the boy from 63rd, man. Do your homework, man. I forgot his name. Jason, oh my God. Anyway. Yeah, but they didn't let him in, y'all. And I think it was the right decision, too. Because it's like, you really get nothing but a little bit of clout for motherfucker coming through shooting a video on your block. But you're not gaining nothing. In this situation, they don't need the clout. It's only going to bring more animosity to them. It's not going to bring nothing. They ain't finna get no money for doing it. You know, they just could get more eyes on them, and that's it. They didn't need that. And plus, no gang members able to make that call. That was Parkway security shut that down, y'all. So don't start saying OBLOCK denied him entry. He couldn't come in. Because when I was just over there recently, y'all. Recently, I had a guy from California. Shout out to my man, Big Zook, right? Big Zook was here in Chicago. He from Compton, y'all. And naturally, he wanted to go get a few pictures of OBLOCK and take a picture over there. And I took him over there, which was no problem. You know, but some guys approached him and asked him, hey man, you want to go on the inside? I was fixing my phone. I come, hey, no, we don't, fam. I'm like, fuck them. You ain't got nothing to say to them niggas. You know, they was trying to be polite, like you want to go in. And, you know, but it don't be good all the time when you go in, because they could try to rob you, take your camera. They know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. It be your energy, y'all, that you putting out. You know, like a dog, they see you scary. If you start running from a dog, he go chase you down. But if you don't act like you scared, he really don't bother you too much. He gonna be like, oh, this nigga here ain't scared. You got to not be scared of dogs, because if you scared of dogs, you wouldn't even be able to pull that. So I wouldn't advise you to listen to me talking about Shrimp said don't be scared, and they can see you scared. It's in you, y'all. It's gonna come out. You can be standing still and turning around. He gonna know you scared. So don't try that shit at home, y'all. Don't. You can't be like G Shrimp. It take years to get like this season, bro. You can't get this season overnight. This ain't no generic season. This that real shit. This ain't that Aldi shit. This that real Lowry season. That good shit. Take years of growing up in the streets to learn these moves. You feel me? But yeah, so they didn't let him come through, and I guess that's when he went out west. And I seen some more makings of the video. They flipping all the cars through there, and I'm like, okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. G Herbo, come on back to the city, man. Show some love, which is all people be wrong anyway, y'all. But he had all the cars out there flexing, y'all. But he didn't have a bunch of jewelry and shit on. See, that's how you come to the trenches. A car, they ain't finna try to take. They can't take 10 cars from you, man. But a chain or something, they can get you. They might can get you quick out of that. You know what I mean? Pose for a picture and a nigga running down the street. Yeah, but you got 10 cars out there. What they gonna do? You got the streets blocked up any motherfucking way. So that's a Chicago nigga, y'all. If you ever want to know how you move through the trenches, you tone it down. That's all you should do. Tone it down. A lot of people be getting hurt, risking their lives and doing certain things. Like, for instance, we always had pretty cars and shit. In the daytime, we flip through them and, we flexing. Start getting night, it's wartime. We active out here. We would put the pretty cars up and we would either ride in Stolos or we ride in your bitch car. Especially if you just want to go get some blunts or something from the gas station. You don't need no flashy ass car to go up there. If you finna go get something from White Castle, you don't take no car with no rims where everybody looking at it when you're riding by. You tone it down. You tone it down, bro. I remember when I was out of town, man. I ain't gonna tell you what I was on, but anyway, I was in Mississippi, and we had a situation where we had to go to Memphis. We was in a Cadillac truck, right? And I told my brother, you know what? We go switch cars. We ain't taking this fucking Cadillac truck to Memphis with no out-of-town plates. We switched it up and we left in a goddamn Chevy Malibu. That's how you stay alive. All this the small shit, y'all. Pay attention to detail. Now let's move on to the City Nash and the Govan situation. Everybody talking about City Nash ran a play, this and that. Let me tell you this. Govan ran the play. City was not involved. Now he used City because first of all, City looked like, damn, somebody got a picture of Govan up here. He thought the nigga was a troll. He didn't think it was him. And then he went on and pushed on it. Like, I'm going to take my chance and see. When the man popped up, he was like, damn, he didn't have no questions or nothing for him. He didn't know which way to go. Plus, said he read his body languages and he like, this nigga ain't come on here like he happy. And said like, hey, what's up, man? What's going on, man? Well, congratulations, man. And he like, man, what's up, man? We thought you would be out on the town partying. You know that's a damn lie, City. You know that nigga was not out partying. And he just got out. That nigga would have been dead for the morning. But he went somewhere, ducked off. He in the house and he's watching this. But this is the move. He said what he had to say to City Nash, called himself checking him and threatening him and talking shit. Talking about, I'm going to be in LA in a few days, man. I'm coming to No Jumper. You think I ain't coming to No Jumper to get my money? Now, guess what? Everybody looking for the man to be at No Jumper and that he coming when all the time he was going to Vlad TV. But he put just enough hype on that shit where people paying attention to it now. They like, this nigga go be on No Jumper? No. he gonna be on Vlad. Man, he said he mad, y'all. He pulled City out of character, man. You know, it's one thing to be a gangbanger, you know, and you've been from the streets, but when you start doing this YouTube, you realize that gangster shit and trying to be tough all the time, it don't sell. You're not gonna get no subscribers like that. You can tell you good stories and everything, but I'm talking about trying to argue with people, and you know, people will like your knowledge from the street and want to hear some things, actually from advice. But you don't want to be, every time you go live, you trying to see who the toughest, who can argue. That's not good content. Well, to white folks and other people who thrive off that shit, they like that type of shit. But a black motherfucker, I don't like nobody playing with my emotions and shit like that. Listen, if I was around or I was famous when that punk shit was out, man, listen. If a motherfucker ever punked me and got me in a situation with my emotions involved, and then when this ash and cushion nigga come out the cut and it been my wife or security, somebody set me up, it'll be the last time I'd have dealt with him. It'll have been the last time. I swear to God. My wife, maybe not so quickly, but I would have slapped the holy shit out that bitch. I don't like people playing with my motherfucking emotions. You know, some people be scared. They think they finna go to jail. Sometimes the car been and got took. He done did all kind of shit. He had, goddamn it, Kanye West running around the motherfucking thing. Kanye took his video and the niggas was trying to take the video. Kanye was running, goddamn it. Jumped in the van. Kanye was trying to get up out of there with that shit, y'all. That's crazy, man. But so I didn't never like no punk shit like that. So you know, like that. So guess what? We thinking he go come, got City Nash on his way to LA, and guess what? He already did the video, y'all. And guess who he did it with? Vlad. The other white boy. I got another camera over here. Welcome to Brotherville Entertainment over here, y'all. Y'all can go see another video over here at my second channel, Brotherville Entertainment 073. I be forgetting I put that 073 on there. You know. Brotherville Entertainment, y'all. 073, man. Everybody from the hood that know what's going on, y'all go over there and subscribe to that Brotherville channel. Period. You know what I mean? Help the journal get on up there. We on one channel, we on the second one, man. Plus we got a lot of things going on Facebook. We got things going on Instagram. Y'all know I got 2 Instagram channels. The G Shrimp Show over there. And I got Maurice Jewett, that's my real name, on Instagram, y'all. Anyway, man, hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I would have showed y'all some of the Vlad video, but Vlad is the type. He strikes your channel and shit. I don't see too many people ever using Vlad clips, and he's that type. You know, he funny like that. But I tell you one thing. Govan over there, he trying to clear Gotti's name. You know. And let me say this. I seen this on Game Spitter channel. And he said, who paid for the lawyer? They didn't pay for the lawyer. They paid for, CMG paid for the other boy lawyer. What's his name? Cornelius Smith. That's only because Little Migo is his brother. He paid for that lawyer. Govan lawyer was done pro bono. And if you don't know what that means it was done for free. Somebody, and that's that white guy, took that because he knew it was going to be a lot of publicity. And when he synced the charges, he knew he was going to beat that case. And everybody want to know him explain to y'all how he beat the case, y'all. They charged him with 1st-degree murder and 2nd-degree murder. That's the only thing on the docket. Had they charged him with conspiracy to commit murder or murder for hire, they would have been able to book him. How can you charge him with murder when you got the two murder people that actually did the murder and been convicted, and they on stand testifying they the one done it? So how y'all gonna say he done it if these the guys done it? So when the people went, the jurors went in there to deliver weight, and it's clearly state what murder is. You have to been to kill the person or this and that, and they like, well, he didn't kill him, did he? No. First degree murder, he had to been the one who killed him. He ain't the one who killed him. Like, right? Second degree murder, he ain't the one who done it. No. If they had murder for hire, or just to see how they did dirt with dirt, they had to hit him with conspiracy to commit murder and murder for hire. Why? Because he wasn't the actual shooter. That's why they start talking about the district attorney and saying this is the motherfucker that y'all hired. That's why they was making fun of him, like, this motherfucker here, he should have been smart enough. Now, I'm a street nigga, might as well say a criminal, and I know that. He should have knew that. You know what I mean? He should have knew that. But no. He went all for it, like, fuck that. I'm trying to get this motherfucker with first degree or second degree. He never thought that he could lose, and if he lose, how you gonna use the people that actually killed the person to convict another motherfucker that y'all saying committed the murder? Hold on now, who done it? These two guys. So what he do? He was the mastermind. Mastermind. I would have been insulted. That sloppy ass murder. Mastermind. One shit masterful about that shit. Are you serious? That shit was some shit just threw together. Boop, 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 boop. So you got a junkie, the motherfucker that's using the pills, and you got a disgruntled ass rapper, right? He used to fuck with CMG. PRE, right? So you got them, promised them some money, they ain't sent a dollar yet. They just went out and did it. Just went out and did it. Handled the business and bam. Now you can't get your money till you in jail. Please. And these boys got life sentences in. Sometimes, man, you rolling the dice, it just ain't worth it. And look, they was inches, and I'm talking about inches away from being dead up there with Dolph. Cause if motherfucker young Dolph brother would have been smart enough, see, surviving in the street, y'all, I always tell you, it ain't just the gun that's gonna save your life, and I have to keep looking over here too. It's the street smarts that save your life. Had that been me, I wouldn't have died that day. Cause I'd have been in there, we'd have had them pistols, and once one of us ordered, the other one back would have been to the counter, looking out that window. We just think their ass coming. They even knew that. Did y'all notice when Straight Drop them pulled up, how they parked the car a little bit before they got right to the window? They didn't just pull up and jump out. They parked so they wouldn't be able to look and see them. But when one of them started shooting, Dolph was able to move a little bit, and then the other one come around that Straight Drop. That gun he did, I don't know what the fuck his little shit did. Canadians is the motherfucker really got out on him with that motherfucker chopper, Draco, whatever that was he had. You know, that's the motherfucker put the work all the way in. Now, I ain't saying he didn't get a few slugs in with that little Nina, but y'all call that a mastermind? Coming at a nigga like Dolph who ride around in bulletproof shit, they both should have had Dracos or something. That shit was just threw together. And that's how, another reason how Coburn beat it. But everybody's saying, well, who paid the money for the lawyer? I just heard the lawyer said and the news said his pro bono lawyer. And if anybody know what pro bono means, that means you take the case free. You did it for the publicity because it's going to bring awareness to your law firm and your campaign. You know? So, that's what's going on. Y'all want to check that interview out, go out on there and Vlad and listen to him talk, you know. I think his name just tarnished, man. I don't like the nigga, period. You know, Vlad trying to help him out, and you know, he trying to make it seem like he didn't have nothing to do with it. This shit is very well rehearsed, trust me. Very well rehearsed. Because Vlad even said, they been talking for a minute. This ain't nothing that just happened. They been talking. I don't know if Vlad was going to interview him before they snatched his ass. You know what I mean? Because Govan was out for a long time. So he probably was trying to set it up as the last guy that they knew they was going to arrest because his name was involved in it. He trying to say he didn't have nothing to do with that. Like I say, the play was ran on Seti Nash, but Seti wasn't in it. Because I think that was real emotion, what he said to Seti. Man, I just don't like it. I don't respect that shit. How you was trying to paint the narrative like I had something to do with that shit. Look, Govan, and I just cut my hat to you bald head old motherfucker. Go sit your ass down and get out your feelings. We YouTubers, you think we gonna go talk about that case or your daughter getting murked in motherfucking Houston? That's on you, nigga. That's on you. You even said it. You know why she got killed. So why would you be mad at Seti Nash? And out of all the YouTubers, so you go give all us a call? Oh, you ain't calling nobody else now because you done made it to Vlad and no jumper. So you ain't gonna call nobody? You ain't gonna call G-Shrimp? I ain't big enough for that. Listen, y'all. I want everybody to subscribe to my channel. Get me big enough to cuss his bald head ass out and that motherfucker one-eye ass Charleston White. Fuck him too. Fuck him too. My brother always be teasing me. You missed me. You missed it. See, Shrimp, you too real. You missed it, man. That nigga was fucking with you. I didn't know who Charleston White was, y'all. He was all in my comments. Disrespectful, though. I don't play like that. I got young gang members that's out here shooting motherfuckers. They all in the comments saying, gee, who is this nigga playing with you? I was like, I don't know. Some motherfucker named Charleston White, then his wife, I guess this bitch was named Jessica White, right? Because I knew, even before I even put the name together, I knew that was a bitch that was with him because the messages were the same. I don't think he even was saying Charleston White all the way. It must have been Charleston or something, but, and this before he had blew all the way up, he was mad at me because I'm from Chicago. He don't like Lil Durk, King Von, none of them. So he just threw me in. Look at this other Chicago nigga. Fuck this nigga. He started going hard on me. I hate this channel, y'all. I despise this channel. I can't stand you niggas. Shrimp, you're a clown. You're a clown. And then I'm deleting the message and he putting it right back up. That'll get to anybody. I don't know why this nigga playing with me. You know, I kept deleting the message, Quick as I deleted, he putting it back up. I said, this nigga here just doing too much. Then he went to the next level and said, he said, I ain't gonna live, I ain't gonna die until I get this channel off the air. I despise you. I want you to be where King Von at. I'm like, nah, he doing too much. You know what I mean? So I had reported the comments because I'm thinking YouTube was supposed to handle threats and, you know, that's technically like bullying. I'm thinking they go do it, but YouTube is too goddamn big for that. You know what I mean? They can't go through every comment and handle that situation. So I had to trace where it was and block it. Then I seen Dewberry name. I didn't know who Dewberry was at the time. So as he got bigger, now I know who these players was, and I think back like, damn, that was his ass. And I even got mad at Say Cheese because I think I started the shit. Say Cheese, I talked to Say Cheese on the phone or through a text message. We was going to do an interview, and he wanted to charge me. And my ego got in the way. Talking about, I ain't going to say what he charged. I'm like, man, fuck you. I'm not paying you shit. A nigga just interviewed me and paid me damn near the whole amount he was asking for. I'm like, well, I'm close enough where I don't need to. Fuck that shit, man. I'm not paying your ass shit. And I guarantee you, he mentioned that shit to him, and Charles got on my ass ever since then. I bet you he gonna come back now. Come back now and say something to G Shrimp. Since you so big time, motherfucker, throw me a bone, motherfucker. Throw the general a bone. Or do I have to start fucking with you? But see, I'm beneath that, and I don't play games. Probably why it's taking me longer to get up there. I ain't got time. A skit, yeah, if we could set a skit up or something, but I don't like playing, y'all. Everything I be doing is straight real. Even my brother said, see, you real, at least you didn't want to play the game. I wouldn't mind playing the game, but you got to let me know it's a game. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you get me upset, and I just don't move like that, bro. I don't move like that. Now, if I knew you had called me and said, man, hey, this me fucking with you, ooh, and then I'd have said, okay, then we could have kicked it off and nobody would have known. But, hey, it is what it is, man. Charles, that's why he's a disrespectful, he's a shock jock, y'all. He's a shock jock. He say things to shock you. And let's go get him another interview every time he say something about somebody. You feel me? Anyway, man, it's your boy G Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, Worcester Street. I'm a plant you now, dig you later. I'm out of here, man. Go over here to my second channel, man. Subscribe to the Brotherville Entertainment 07 Trey, y'all. Go see what's going on over there. I got some different videos over there that ain't on this first channel. That was like a backup channel I was going to use. I changed the name because they was running them all together. And I wanted it to be separate a little bit. I think I might make this channel, the second channel, like a reactionary channel. One of the guys suggested I do that. So I said I might look into that. So I might start doing that because sometimes I get tired of talking. Believe it or not, I get tired of talking sometimes. So maybe I will do that. Also, man, join that membership on both of these channels. Subscribe. And look, put something in that cash out, man. I got so many people say they love the G Shrimp Show, but I don't see nobody ever using the cash out. I ain't getting wealthy yet, y'all. I'm still spending my little money, man. I'm about 2 weeks from going back to hustling, man. I swear to God. Look at the numbers all these other motherfuckers have with goofy shit. And look at what my numbers at, man. Shit. Well, my motherfucking link card probably bigger than these motherfucking checks sometimes. But don't give up, boy. You go hit it. I know what it is, though. I know what it is. You got to spend money to make money. I've been buying all this other shit to put up here with thumbnails, this and that, and all that shit. And all they're doing is take money. I got to spend the money with YouTube, yo. I did hear, what's the name, say that once, too. Charleston Mike said that once. You start spending money with them, they'll let your videos go viral. You ever wonder to yourself how a picture of some baby kittens go viral? What the fuck? A little girl singing a song go viral and you be saying, Okay, that's cute. She can hold a note, but goddamn. I done had some stories where I've been dead on and told it like it is. Why that motherfucker ain't viral? You know? I guess y'all ain't I won't go viral until I have a shootout in this motherfucker. Huh? When somebody come through here and I grab that pussy and bust his ass, they gonna be saying, man, some people up saying, I ain't think Trump had a gun. Other people like, I know the G had a strap. He didn't do nothing but reached at that bitch, boy. I'm talking about, I knew, and that bitch was blowing loud. And it ain't gonna be no bullshit. Ain't gonna be no skit. If y'all ever see some shit over here, trust me, it's real. And it won't be like you gonna be able to keep seeing it, because I might flip this whole motherfucker desk over. Everything gonna be on the ground. If it's live, it's gonna be live on the motherfucking ground. Y'all even go here when the police come. I had to, man, go turn that motherfucker out. Y'all might see one of the kids come up here and be like, damn, granddaddy, which one of them you had on? You had this one on? Damn, you had your phone on? Well, damn. Both of the computer, I'll be like, just close them. Period. Just close them. But you know what? I do feel proud of what I am getting, though, y'all. I am getting further, though, all bullshit aside, you know. I remember when I started, y'all, I had one phone and a broke phone. I used to record off one, and whatever I was talking about, I'd be showing it off another one. And I made that shit work until I got big enough to buy me a computer. And there wasn't no money coming in. I was working at that time, and I think I remember one of our lady supervisors was saying, and it was so true. It'd be so true how some people could just put something in your head and say something to you. You'd be like, you sure right. She like, look, a lot of you guys, she said, I know y'all do things for everybody else. She said, but this week, when you get paid, I want you to do something for yourself. You do things for everybody else. Do something for yourself. And I thought about it. I'm like, damn, yeah, you know what? You sure right. I'm going to go and get me a damn computer. And would you believe when I got my computer, y'all, my baby mama had the nerve to get into it with me. Now, she had a point. You know how when you buy things from Walmart, some shit might be shipped from one place to another. It was in a box, and it wasn't the box with the name and stuff on it. It was like shipped from somewhere else, another store or whatever. And you didn't buy this from Walmart. Somebody shipped this to you. Who sent you a computer and all? I'm like, bitch, I bought this from Walmart. I got the receipt and everything. Tried to have the nerve to have an attitude. I'm like, bitch, if you don't shut your ass up, I would. You know, go on with that. You know, I didn't even feed into that shit. Bitch, you can be mad if you want to. You can leave if you want to. I don't give a fuck. Because one thing about people, when you ain't in the wrong, you don't have to entertain no bullshit. If you break up with a woman and you know you weren't in the wrong, it don't hurt as bad. You know, sometimes people be trying to cheat and do things, and they'll make up a reason to break up with you, which is cool because at least y'all broke it off. So I respect that more, but don't lie. I don't like the lie. Just be like, I think we should see other people. And, you know, I be like, cool. You know, you go ahead. You know, people will use you up until they can't use you no more. You know, when it ain't beneficial for them. You know, just like on this here. If you're doing YouTube, do it for yourself for your own reasons. Because people, you think I don't know more than 15,000 people, y'all. All the fucking people I know in the world, I should have way more views. But I got a lot of people at home. I can see them. Hey, you know I got YouTube. I know. I be seeing you. You ain't never left a comment. You ain't never said nothing. People don't want to acknowledge your accomplishment until it's beneficial to them. See, and I'm gonna tell you, the people that do salute you is the ones that's doing well, that's doing alright. Everybody, a lot of people is broke, so they're not happy for your success. They're not happy to see you rise. You know what I mean? But the people that's at a level where they doing good, they be like, damn, boy, I seen my boy on TV. Them the ones that don't live in Chicago no more. I got a lot of people that show love that don't stay in the city no more, and they proud of me. But the ones that's here still on the ground, man, you see G Shrimp on TV? Yeah, I seen it. They ain't proud until they go to a party and you on the screen and everybody say, man, this nigga from Chicago, I be watching it all the time. Man, that's one of my guys. Man, I know this nigga. Man, you don't know him. Man, I do. Hold on. Let me call my sister. Hey, sis, you got G-Shrimp number? Yeah, I got his number. Why? What's up? You watch the shows under there every week. Why don't you just look under the bayou? No, I ain't know. Just give me the number real quick. And then here it is. He'll call you and say, hello. Jam, what's up, man? I'll be like, who is this? This such and such, man. Oh, what's up, man? What's going on? Nothing, man. I just was telling people I'm at this party. They got you on the screen. I told them that's my general. Boy, I know the general. Man, he raised me, man. Bro, stop capping with them people. Yeah, I might have did raise you, but just say you ain't been fucking with the general. Yeah, he on TV, salute. But it ain't like you glad. You know what I mean? You ain't happy. You know, I ain't putting no money in your pocket. When I was putting money in your pocket, it was cool. But I ain't putting no money in your pocket. It's like, and that's how everybody is. Fuck it. You know, I got a lot of people call me and ask me about all the YouTubers. Hey man, Shrimp, you know this nigga name, sister, you know nigga name City Nash, you know AK, you know Gangster. I say, yeah, I know them. They're my fucking co-workers, man. We all partners. We all work for Google, motherfucker. We all get paid from Google, YouTube, all that. We all partners in this business together. Period. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, I know them. They know me too, whether they talk to me or not. Some of them talk to me, I guarantee. When I pop in them motherfuckers live, they be seeing it. I popped in my man, shout out to Trenches News live one time, and he like, man, G-Shrimp, what's up? I was actually honored that he recognized me, and it wasn't because he just knew the name of this and that. We had a subscriber that fucked with him and fucked with me. So the subscriber asked me, did I know Trenches News? Well, I think he asked him first, did he know G-Shrimp? And he said, no, I don't know G-Shrimp. So the subscriber came back to me on my page, really probably was trying to be messy, and say, and Trenches News said he don't know you, Shrimp. I'm like, he probably don't, bro. I said, the city big, bro. You know, I know niggas that stay 4 blocks down from me that don't know me. So shit, he probably don't. I said, but he'll get to know me sooner or later. And I think the way I replied, it was respectful enough where when dude went back and said what he said to Trench like, oh damn, he kept it player, and he watched a few of my videos. And then when I popped up, he like, damn, G-Shrimp, what's up, man? I'm like, damn, what's up? I was shocked. And he said, man, somebody asked me the other day, did I know you? And I'm like, I know exactly what he was talking about because the nigga had asked me. You know what I mean? You call those instigators, y'all. A lot of these beefs are instigated by subscribers, other people, other YouTubers, and they instigate some shit. Everybody likes being messy. But when you dealing with people that got a little class, you know, and be on some player shit, you can't make them get into it with no motherfucker unless they want to. You feel me? It's your boy G-Shrimp, everybody favorite baby daddy, voice of the street. I'm a plenty and I dig you later. I'm out of here. Brotherville Entertainment. Shout out to y'all over there, man. Plenty and dig you later. I'm out of here.